Okay guys, today we're talking Chevrolet van automatic transmission linkage bushing replacement. Apparently this is a common problem on the 2005 up through like 2015 Chevrolet vans, Silverado pickup trucks, GMC Sierras, GMC Yukons, and the Chevy Tahoes, if I didn't mention that already. Anyway, this is what it needs. This is, there we go, get some better light for you. It's a Dorman, part number is 14092. If I can get that into focus there, okay. Anyway, it's these little plastic bushings that go down into the little donut hole of the shifting cable, and I'll show you. Basically, you're going to be coming down under the truck on the driver's side and locating and there it is. Oops. And what happens is that little bushing wears out, and then it causes the cable to pop off that little clevice. So what you see here is I've got it zip tied temporarily because it popped out when I was out on a job, and I went to put the truck into drive, and the gear shift selector just flopped around like an old rag. So I got down under here, and sure enough, the cable was popped off of the clevice, and what little remained of the bushing fell off and crumbled onto the ground. So I'm going to show you guys how to replace this. Okay, let me get some grease for that clevice, and I'll trim off that zip tie, and we'll get this new bushing put on. That's pretty much how I discovered the cable. It was kind of hanging down like that. So what you need to do is get your bushing, one thing I was going to do, I wanted to get some grease on this bushing here a little bit on the inside so that that thing will have something to lube it so it's not all dry. You know, we don't like things dry. So hold on one sec, guys, while I get this. Take just a very tiny bit. Of course, I'm doing this in between rain clouds. It's been pouring down rain. Gotten about 2.5 inches of rain today, with more expected coming any time. So, trying to get this done in between rain clouds. I was putting a little bit of this Amsoil Moly grease right on that clevice. Oops. And then this little insert. Oops. Of course, you get to drop that a few times. insert goes inside of there. Of course, nobody told me you needed to be Houdini to get in here and do this. This is a really poor design in my opinion. You almost need a pair of pliers or something. Or second hand, that helps too. Of course, working on this stuff when it's 45 degrees out doesn't help either. When I get it on here, it's gonna just pop on like so. Now, some guys were trying to recommend replacing the whole cable. It's like, you know what? I didn't price out the cable, but these little bushings are like $5 or something at AutoZone. So I figure we could just do this, which is, I think it'll be a lot easier than trying to replace the entire cable, when really that's not that necessary. Okay. But in the meantime, you jam up your fingers and everything else. Let me take a quick break here so I can free up my other hand. Okay guys, so what I did is I ended up getting a set of channel locks, and I was able to pinch that little fitting on there. I don't know if you can see that or not. But anyway, yeah, you're gonna need to get something like that, because if you don't, the thing is impossible to get on there. And again, I put a little bit of grease on that clevice, and then once you get it on there, on the once you get the bushing into the cable, then you just push the, take a little click. That's it. That is it, my friends. So again, the Dorman part number will get you back in business. It's part number 14092. This is for General Motors products. And also, when you're down here working on this stuff, guys, make sure that you do it the day after the thing breaks. You know, give it a few hours at least to cool off, because if you don't, you'll burn your arm like I did the day that I was down here trying to do the little bush fix, because you've got your catalytic converters and the pipes and all this stuff right in here. So anyway, guys, that'll do it for this repair. See you on the next one.